fuck charity. For some people, it can be pretty good because it's just very simple. You know, you make money, you promote it, and you give said money to people who need it. But sometimes it can be a catalyst to drive some people off the edge because they get consumed by it and they do nothing else in their lives but just work on it non-stop to barely get any results. Like for example, they try to like replicate the outcome of a huge charity while failing to recognize that they're just a normal person that can't do that much. But when they still don't care and resort to the most fucked up tactics, you get people like this guy that I'll be talking about in this video. Okay, so this psycho, this little tub lord, Jake Doolittle, or Dr. Doolittle, made a video simply called I'm frustrated with commentary YouTubers. And you know, it doesn't seem that bad because you know, like a shit ton of people being like, oh, I hate slop content, all that stuff. But in this one, it doesn't seem that bad. Initially, he talks about like his lacking success behind his charity. And you know, that would make you sympathetic because who doesn't want to see a charity do well?
I've been wanting to make this kind of video for quite a long time. I've been very nervous to do it because I didn't want to burn bridges, but at this point, who gives a fuck? So I guess just to get started, 2 to 3 years ago, I started a nonprofit, Never Stop. I have sunk thousands and thousands of dollars into Never Stop. At first, it was not successful at all, and I was paying money out of pocket to cover the donations that we were making.
I hear a couple of sayings. He brings that up, but seemed really, really pessimistic about it. Like he literally says at one point, over the course of the charity, he was able to keep about $12,000 in over 2 or 3 years, followed by, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, as he said.
As of today, we have given around $12,000 to people in need over the last 2 to 3 years. And I know that that's not a lot, but it's what we've been able to give. Right now, we have, I think, $6,000 in the Never Stop account, and that has us covered for about the next year.
And this only gets more weird the more you listen to his video, and he's complaining like non-stop how the charity is really struggling, where I'm like, dude, it's a charity. I know it's, you know, like not like the biggest one like the Heart Foundation, but for a self-started, self-made charity, 12,000 seems pretty decent, and more as well from, you know, other stuff like merch he's been selling. I know the second biggest thing that feels weird is the title, as I mentioned. I'm frustrated with commentary channels, whatever, which doesn't feel like that connected to like the idea of his charity until you realize in the beginning and over time that there's more about, you know, talking shit about people like other commentary YouTubers he talks to like on Instagram, and mentioning how whenever he brings up his charity to them via DMs, they just ghost him, or you know, don't seem that privy to donate to his little queer charity.
I'm almost at 300,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But there has been no YouTuber who has ever inquired or donated any money to Never Stop. I've actually even sent merchandise to creators to try to get them to talk about Never Stop, and it only worked with one, and that person wasn't even a YouTuber, it was a singer.
And these people, as he says, they're huge channels, so they definitely have like, you know, the money behind the scenes to donate and have the platform to just mention it. And by the way, like, this is not a random guy popping up that just happened to like be in the orbit. No, he has 300k subs, as well as also, you know, having some history. I don't know the full picture, but I know, like, you know, it was recent enough and bad enough just to be sticking around on Twitter and the comments, which I checked out. So that's one reason why people don't rush to associate with him or his charity, which is whatever. But later on, as I said, in the beginning, and the more you watch later on, he very clearly insinuates that he will drop the names of these people that haven't, you know, helped him out, boosted his charity, given him some money. So in layman's terms, I'm gonna blackmail people, I'm gonna extort people for money for my charity because I'm objectively good, I'm saving lives.
And throughout this video, I'm not going to name names, but I would like you to know that I am going to name names at some point, possibly next month or so, if my following up with these people amounts to nothing and I keep getting ghosted. I have a bunch of people who follow me and have unfollowed me, who have had multiple opportunities to change the lives of people who by the way, are also fans of them. They have an opportunity to give back to the audience who has changed their lives, and there's no willingness to reciprocate it. So this person posted how much money they're making on their public story. This person said, hey, I've been trying to do good with my money. So if behind closed doors you're gonna flex to me and say that you're doing good with your money, fucking show up. And this person unfollowed me and left me on red. And because I made a video that wasn't received well a year ago, people don't want to work with me. But the problem is, when you're putting out as much fucking content as I am, there's going to be videos that aren't received well. I feel like that's simple math. I've realized the mistake I made in that video, whatever the fuck, but it's fine because growth isn't a thing.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I really want to see this guy place himself on a political chart, because this video is like a communist daydream, seeing that people, as he puts it, that brag about their success on Instagram or wherever, they should objectively donate some of their money. Okay, so here's 3 issues I have with that. Number 1, let's be real. There is no actual moral or legal requirement for rich / financially well people to donate their money. There just isn't, because this is not your fairy tale communist dreamland. Number 2, as previously mentioned, he says that these are commentary people, which from last I checked, don't really give a shit about charity that much. Which I know sounds bad, but my point being that Doolittle is barking up the wrong tree by asking people that make videos from what I can imagine called like, oh my god, Mr. Beast's drama is insane, it's crazy. He does say that most people ghosted him after he just simply asked him about his charity, which I can sympathize. Until, like I said, he threatens to blackmail them and paint them in a bad light in the future, if it ever happened. My third biggest issue is his failure to recognize his bad image, which, although, like I said, I don't fully know about, I do get that on YouTube, especially the commentary space. Association is very important, and I know full well that this guy, if he was in different shoes or on the boat, he would easily ignore other people with similar history, like him. I'm gonna be honest, like by scrolling through his channel and his videos, he does seem like the kind of guy that would burn people on the stake very wholesomely for like the most minor mistake possible. And also my 4th issue, can you really prove that they don't give money to charity? They may not to yours, but to others potentially, and they just don't make it public. You need some extra evidence you paid them like, oh, these guys are fat cats, they're just greedy, they don't give to charity. Okay, hopefully I paint a good enough picture on why this video sucks, is bad, and shouldn't rashly be made. Because believe it or not, I think Blackmail is bad, especially for not donating to your little queer charity. Which makes me happy to say that this video, that was meant to create some backlash, got enough backlash of its own to make him take down the video, so that's good. But it didn't stop there, because this cretin felt like it was important to make a live stream on his YouTube or wherever and just talk about the whole situation, or try to at least, because he's in a hospital and he sounds like he took 10 hits of morphine with how tired he sounds and struggling to like barely finish a sentence.
I am currently looking into I dropped out of my college program.
You know what? If Martin Luther King or Mahatma Gandhi live streamed themselves in a hospital, I'd probably think there's something wrong with them. Because who the fuck would do that after getting some backlash? And there's nothing good from it. Like, he literally says like how he needs money because he's struggling so bad, and he won't shut the fuck about his charity. This made me realize an average guy like him shouldn't be allowed legally to make his own charity. Because he literally said like how he's dumping a dangerous amount of money, of his own money, into it, and it's barely self-sustaining. While also in the meantime, bragging about it, like he's gonna get a special seat in heaven just because of it. Oh, and by the way, 3 different times, a nurse or a doctor walk in and interrupt him, and he has to awkwardly stuff his phone to his crotch and mute it, so there's no audio. So I have no idea why he did this. Like at one point, like, he literally admits that he had to gorge himself like a pig to do the stream because he just had to do some form of content, even if he's in hospital, even if this is being made around the time he got knee surgery, as he claims, and even if he's dropping out of college because there's too much stress, which he mentions in the beginning of the live stream. So I have no idea what's going through this guy's head, because again, like the whole idea of you making a video threatening to like blackmail other big creators, because you know he's also big. He has like 300k subs, so other people around that level would be blackmailed as he threatens to do in the video. So I have no idea why he would want you to do that. And also, even after that, making a live stream where you just look knocked out. So thankfully he took down that video. But I'm gonna be honest, he should probably also shut down the charity, because like if it's fucking over so bad financially that he has to threaten big people for like any money to be made, then yeah, he's probably like, you know, not handling it so well. I mean, at the very least, like he's doing brand deals to make some money, doing stuff like that. But yeah, overall, you know, this guy probably make some good money for his charity and help people out like he wants to. But yeah, overall, if there's one tactic that you probably shouldn't do, blackmailing, it's probably not one of them. I mean, like, you know, personally, I would do like, you know, like a marathon, or like, you know, a cake, like a bakery sale, you know, like some cupcakes or whatever. Not whatever the fuck, you know, that video is. I'm frustrated with commentary channels because like, holy shit, that was bad.